Hey guys, what's up? It's Liam here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope every single one of you guys are doing super well during this whole pandemic. I know this whole coronavirus thing is no longer a joke, guys. So please make sure to wash your hands, have a mask with you, and keep some sanitizer with you, literally as always. Alright, so basically, I want to apologize to every single one of you guys before we start off this video because I have been ghosting everybody on YouTube. To be honest, I've just been extremely busy. I just, creative block, whatever you call it. Yeah, I just think, at one stage I thought that YouTube was extremely hard at this point, but right now I'm just in a better mindset at the moment, especially with this whole lockdown stuff. I've just been cooped up, but anyway, that's not the point. I'm back and I'm just ready to load up way more content for you guys because, there's a lot of things that have been happening and I'm just super excited to share with you. Alright guys, so before we continue with the review of this particular sneaker, I just want to just break down something and just chat to you guys about something. Dunks, it's been such a long time since I've seen Dunks, just everyone just wanting to buy Dunks. It's just a crazy thing. I think it's worse than what it was a couple of years ago. Like, I remember you could still find Dunks in, online, you could find it at your local sneaker store, and now everyone's just reselling them. Even the really terrible colorway. Alright, so to be kind of fair, Dunk SBs have, changed the sneaker world at one stage. It basically introduced reselling to at one point, and it's just weird to see that it's coming back. I'm really happy that it's come back. Look, I've grown up with the stuff, so I used to skate, and that's the stuff that I skated with. I bought SB Dunks at skate shops. Even I know, like, our local shops like Sports Scene at one stage actually stocked Dunks. I mean, that was years ago. But it's so funny seeing those old sneakers, the ones that have been sitting, and now you look at StockX prices. It's just like, that was the same shoe that everybody just like literally slept on, and now look, some of the prices is like this high. It's kind of weird. Alright guys, so that's enough chit chat about my little history with Dunks. So let's continue with the sneaker review. Alright guys, so these are the Nike Riccardo Tisci Dunks. Alright guys, so these are the Riccardo Tisci Dunks. Now, before we continue about the sneaker and everything, the details about it and blah blah, let's chat about the designer behind this, Riccardo Tisci. Now, for those that do not know, Riccardo Tisci was the creative director for Givenchy, and I believe he started off in 2005 and he ended off somewhere, can't really remember, but you guys can check out. I'll just put the link in the description with his whole Wikipedia thing, so you can actually check that out. But I know he was the creative director with Givenchy at one stage, and during 2017 when these released, and yes, these released in 2017, I believe in February the 17th, could be wrong, but these nobody looked at. And now back to the whole idea with chatting about Dunks, like we spoke about, and they're making a big comeback. These really did not get the recognition it should have gotten, because I mean, for me personally, I'm not trying to be now biased because I own this sneaker, but for me, these are definitely one of the best Dunks that has ever released, like ever. And I'm saying this because if you pay attention to the quality and how this thing absolutely looks, which we'll get to at one second, you would really appreciate this pair. But to some degree, it is kind of understandable why these did not get the recognition it should have gotten, because of the time frame. And I think the time frame was extremely off, especially with this pair, just because Yeezy was just dropping so many pairs and so many rare things at that one stage, and everyone was just jumping with that. And on top of it, the Off-White and Nike collaboration in 2017 was just a massive thing. It was advertised so early in 2017, people were just waiting for that. So it's so understandable. Plus, there was other stuff that were released in the hype. I can't even think of anything right now. But you guys know, 2017, 2016 was extremely a rough year for new silhouettes and completely new ideas. It was just absolutely great and just super creative. Alright guys, so let's chat about the sneaker. Alright guys, so one thing that you can tell, the difference between a Riccardo Tisci Dunk and then just absolute the rest is the toe box, and it's really simple. There's no perforation holes. So for those that do know, Dunks have this, which is, you guys know it on the Air Force Ones, the Jordan ones as well. So yeah, that's one thing that you'll know. And and the massive difference is the toe box. Alright guys, so let's chat about the materials of the sneaker. Alright, so the main thing that you'll notice about this sneaker is that it's just covered up in just beautiful white leather. And I mean literally, when I say literally, it is covered up in leather right down to the inner sole, the padding on the sneaker as well is also leathered by the ankle region as well. Everything, including the tongue, completely leather. Alright, so you know, I think this is one of the top things about this sneaker. It's just the absolute attention to detail, the materials, everything. And again, this is why I think that the sneaker is just absolutely slept on, because you know what, if you pay attention to the sneaker, it is just absolutely high quality. You know, if you pay attention to the toe box, in fact, if you pay attention, you know, to just normal sneakers, you know, the stitching on shoes, especially if it's an all leather sneaker, you'll notice the cutoffs always have that raw ends by the stitching, and you'll see some suede actually featured on the sneaker. And with these, you don't really see that because everything here is covered up in some type of I don't know if it's probably paint or some type of mold. I don't know what it actually is. Because it's harder than usual, but you normally see these kind of things with high-end sneakers where you really see where high-end sneakers take it to another level, where they really pay attention to the smaller things, you know, the attention to detail, just like the smaller stuff that makes the sneaker overall more special. Alright, so just moving around with the sneaker, you'll notice the swoosh is very similar to the blazer, the off-white blazer. You can check it over here. You can see that it just curls up right around to the pull tab. And what I love about this is this whole swoosh is actually leather, including the pull tab. Again, like I said in the beginning, this thing is just literally covered up in leather. It is just so great. Alright, so another awesome thing, I think this is probably one of my favorite parts about the sneaker, is the back heel. Not the back heel tab, what am I saying? The back heel side of the sneaker, you'll see an embossed print of, you know, Riccardo Tisci's little signature thing. I don't know what it is, but it's really cool, and it just, for me, I think it's just a lot of good high-end attention to detail. Alright guys, so moving on to sizing. How do you go about sizing? For me, you can go true to size, but you can also, I firmly believe you can sort of half size up especially if you have a much broader foot. This is definitely extremely snug, and it is going to give you some probably blisters if you're not used to something like this. Those that know about high-end things, it's going to give you some sort of similar feeling. So I do highly recommend you size half size up. Don't full size up, but like a half size would be really good. But yeah, these are really good. But if you have, you know, slightly thinner foot, then true to size is where you go. Alright guys, so moving on to durability. Is the sneaker really durable? Yes, it is, guys, but unfortunately, with all the pros of this beautiful sneaker, there are some cons with durability. Over time, guys, don't be shocked, it's going to happen. The white paint will start fading, and it will probably start going, you know, you'll see the actual level of the sneaker. So look, it's going to be in the inside of the shoe, but if you really have some form of high OCD, then clearly do not buy the sneaker. But unless you want to buy it and keep it as, you know, maybe like a little piece or something for the room, then yes, go for it. But just letting you guys know that this is really easy to scuff, and because it's such a really sharp and very bright white, you're really going to see the scuffs. So that's just one thing I want you guys to pay attention to. It's a very difficult sneaker to maintain and, you know, keep in a really good condition, and I've really tried to keep it. Fortunately, you know, touch wood, these haven't scuffed yet, but then again, I don't wear these that much because these are actually like my favorite sneaker right now. Alright guys, so pricing. How are pricing on these sneakers? So as I said in the beginning of the video, or somewhere I said, you can really pick this up for little to nothing. You know, I picked this up for $1,800. Now I believe that's around like I don't know how much it is. I think it's just around $80–90. I didn't pay that much for these. So you guys from the States, I'm from South Africa, and I literally paid literally nothing for these. So probably around $90–$80 I paid if I do, you know, work it out. But shout out to my friend Donovan. He hooked me up with these. I've been looking for these for some time now, especially when dunks just got super crazy with the whole, you know, hype culture, and you know, it's kind of sad, you know. It's an iconic sneaker for me, and I never really got my hands on dunks. But then again, I'm also to blame, you know. I was young, and in 2017, a lot of us really got caught up with the hype, and I mean, it's understandable, you know. You just enjoy yourself for the time being, and yeah. So, you know, the whole I'm getting right now, I'm just going back to my roots, and I'm just super happy to have got these and another pair of dunks that I've got off a friend. Again, shout out to my homie King Slicky for those as well, and I definitely will be doing a review on those as well. But anyway, guys, literally, you know, you can find this for nothing. I've seen the prices of StockX, that's $120, $170, so around that price point. So if you guys are looking to get a pair, please do get a pair of these, and I promise you, these are one of the better dunks to actually purchase. You know, you're really getting a lot for the sneaker. You're getting a full leather sneaker that you can wear all around, and it is super durable, guys. And if you guys know about, you know, dunk soles, dunks are always, you know, they've been known to have one of the most durable soles. So yeah, guys, definitely get yourselves a pair of these before they start skyrocketing if somebody decides to resell this for super high, because these are one of the dunks that you can literally find for super low. But for me, greatest quality you can literally come across, especially when it comes to a night dunk. Alright guys, so that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. And do yourselves a favor, go and check out these dunks. If I find any links, you know, before I start posting up this video, everything will be in the description. So if there's nothing, then I found nothing for you guys. But please do, if you guys know anybody that's got a pair of this Riccardo Tisci dunks, please go give it a look. One of the better dunks to purchase, you know, especially with this being, you know, non-noticeable with, you know, the StockX and all the other hype dunks coming back at extremely insane prices. Do yourselves a favor, again, go and check and get yourselves a pair. They're really good. But yeah, guys, so before I end this video, I just want to show you guys the box. For those who are interested in boxes, I don't really care about boxes anymore. But it comes in like a normal, you know, high-end box, nothing really too special. As well as little, you know, his signature over here, RT. But yeah, just a normal Nike black box, normal Nike leather black box, nothing too special. But yeah, guys, anyway, keep well and peace, and I hope you guys enjoy this little montage of, you know, on the foot over here. But anyway, guys, keep well, peace.